The hunting horn has always been regarded as a support weapon, but this isn't true, and I'm here to prove it. The hunting horn has plenty of styles to choose from, with their own unique ways to play them. And while it is true that you can go full support, like I did on this video, it is not the only way to play it. Most Monster Hunter creators often say this weapon has an identity crisis. What they call a crisis, I call it versatility. But even so, its playstyle stays the same of buffing and healing allies. Or does it? How about we change that perspective? Depending on the weapon you get, different songs to play. But more importantly, you get these special melodies. On some, you get the offset song. But without a follow-up attack like a greatsword has, this is pretty useless. The melody of life, a special song that heals you and your allies. And by far, the best one is the resounding melody, that depending on how many hits of a combo you hit on a sequence, you can do massive amounts of damage. Why do I bring all this up? Well, there is a skill called Lord's Favor, and it's an armor skill, or how the text indicates inspiration. This gives a 10 plus attack for 20 seconds every time you buff or heal an ally. For context, Counter-Strike gives you a plus 15 attack. With a hunting horn that is always buffing or healing, this will proc every time. And if you combine it with skills like burst and attack up songs, you get this. Keep in mind, the weapon I'm using has a base of 200 damage. So that's on a 123 extra attack. Hello and welcome to another Wilds video. In today's video I had you guys an interesting build for the hunting horn, and yes, I keep making hunting horn videos because, well, it's by far becoming one, if not my favorite weapon. But of course I still love the gun lance, it's just that I've used it too much that I'm burnt out. But I after all that explanation I did in the intro, I don't think there's much to say other than that, just show you some gameplay of actually using the weapon for once. I have to explain a lot when it comes to the hunting horn because a lot of people have this misconception that it doesn't do any damage, you can't use it aside from playing with others and stuff like that, it's not really that great, blah blah blah. But I think it's because you're using it wrong. While yes, it's a slow weapon, it's not like the massive longsword or greatsword damage outputs and stuff like that, but it does so much stuff and it complements every single hunt. And I'd rather have one than not have one in your team if that's what you're into, because the attack ups and the buffs and the heals are so incredible. In this particular fight where I'm fighting Ratalas, I basically just destroying him by doing so. And in case you don't know, the area bubble effect that you put down actually does damage depending on the attacks you use on it. What I mean by that is that it does a wave of sound that actually damages the monster. So it's by far one of the best ways to damage the monster with this weapon. I was trying to heal here, but well, you're fighting two of these guys and they're both flying. It's so annoying. So I managed to heal all of them. So that's the Melody of Life song. I recommend using this weapon and the other weapon that I will show later. They're both amazing with this set. Unfortunately, well, while using a poison type weapon like this one, you basically waste the elemental up from burst. But either way, it's so good. So I don't think there is a way to actually find it negatively just waste that extra elemental power up, because it gives a lot of raw damage. And by the way, the burst and the greatsword are the best weapons to get extra attack up from the burst skill. So yeah, I just combined that. I do have weakness exploit on this for the occasional extra crit, but honestly, you don't really need weakness exploit. Weakness exploit has been really nerfed in this game, but it only works on wins and stuff like that. So it is not really that great anymore. And here is dead. There we go. It's dead. But I still have another one. It's not really that great, like I was saying. I always change the topic sometimes. I'm getting better. It's not really that great anymore. So if you want, you can change it to something else. I do have it because, well, the occasional critical hit on the wounds are great, but unfortunately, this weapon has the longest wind-up animation when it comes to trying to focus strike something. It's stupid, but hey, it is what it is. Now here is, in this gameplay, I'm showing you guys the other weapon that is good with it, and it's the Arf-Bell. Hunting Horn is really good, especially because it does have a lot of dragon elemental damage, so you're doing a lot of damage with burst. And also because it does have attack up song, just like the last one, which is what you want. And especially since it has the extend melody, which, in case you don't know, it actually does affect the inspiration skill, and also the restore sharpness as well. It does the same thing. So, and it makes sure that your teams don't have to sharpen at all during the fight. And yeah, I'm trying here to actually get the inspiration. As you can see, the resounding melody is so good, especially against large monsters, because it's like a piercing shot, right? It shoots a wave of damage. Unfortunately, in this against monsters like this who move a lot, putting down your bubble for extra damage is kind of difficult. You have to like find positions where it is useful, like I'm doing right now, but most of the time you're not gonna be able to get yourself something like that set up. But yeah, a lot of skills are actually, you know, getting in there. I do like this one a lot, mostly because I think I died in this. No, I don't think I died here. Do I? Do I die here? No, I don't. So it is actually really good, because if you get yourself the circle down, you actually get defense ups and elemental resistance up. So being inside of that bubble actually gives you that, and even just for a few seconds after you're out of it is actually good. So it will protect you for some hits. Yeah, this monster moves a lot, as you can see. Just moving to one side to the other is really annoying. So you want to lock him down as much as possible if you can, and you have a good team for it. I'm playing with random, so that's kind of impossible. We have somebody who's just shooting it non-stop, but it is what it is. I think he's using a heavy bowgun. Yes, heavy bowgun is by far one of my favorites, and I have another episode of another video for light bowgun, so just stay tuned for that. To my 3 subscribers who have been watching consistently. Some of you guys are not, but hey, it is what it is. At some point, I hope that maybe you can get better, and we'll see what happens with that. So yeah, this monster by far is one of the most interesting ones to use with this weapon, mostly because, well, it is so big that you have every place to hit, and right now you saw it right there. There was high amounts of damage with this weapon too. This weapon has like 10 raw damage more than the other one that I have, which is the Radiant one. But I was using it in this fight because, well, it's dragon, so, and I wanted to showcase both of them. But yeah, it's really disappointed, the melodies, because, well, the only viable one is the resounding melody. The other, the melody of life is cool and all. It heals you and it helps your teammates. It can heal you, but it has a long animation, so more often than not you're gonna get knocked out of your ass. And the offset, don't get me started with that, it's potentially, oh my god, it's so useless. It's garbage. You don't know. There is no benefit of upsetting a monster other than the cool factor, because there's no, you know, you don't gain any musical notes, you don't gain any animations, you don't gain anything from it other than the stagger. And it's kind of like the hammer has the same problem, especially because, well, it is supposed to be a strong weapon, but I feel like it gave so much love to the offsets of the greatsword that they kind of forgot about the hammers and the hunting horn. They just like, oh, this here, have an offset for a song that it basically does nothing. That's all there is to it. But yeah, you kind of want to, but with this weapon, you kind of want to like chain up the offsets, not the offsets, the resounding melody to the maximum, and in order for to do that, well, am I getting destroyed here? No, I'm not. In order to do that, you have to like be aware of what the monster's gonna do, and that's the wind-up attack that I was talking about. It's so useless. It's pointless using it, honestly. But hey, it is what it is. So yeah, there's not much to say about it. I do like this hunting horn. I do like the hunting horn in general, but you know, it is underpowered right now. It's not that great. It's like the hammer. Let's hope in the second update they actually give it follow up for the upset. I'm just waiting for it. There's not a lot of Hunting Horn players, and I find out that more often than not, whenever you have a Hunting Horn in your team, uh, the team performs exceedingly well. So, but it's a lot of people say it's a boring weapon, so that's why most people don't use it. But I do enjoy it a lot, so I'm gonna be using it for a while. Here I'm trying to like break the head. If you didn't know, this monster has um, a major weakness, and if you saw the explosion that happened, if you break all of his hinges, like you're seeing right now, you're trying to break the head hinges, the he won't be able to perform his most powerful attack. Unfortunately, in here we won't be not able to do that, mostly because, well, our teammates don't know how to position themselves to actually um, break them. But honestly, I also had problems here. I broke that one, by the way, with just that slam. But I also have problems with it because he kept falling towards the other directions. So now we are left with just 2 more hinges to destroy, but I don't think we are able to destroy the back one. And if you want the gem, by the way, if you kind of want to destroy the back, it's the most reliable way. But I don't often actually fight this monster a lot because it is a very extended fight. And but in this instance, we actually kind of destroyed it relatively fast. Honestly, it was like 11 minutes or something like that. We did a lot of damage. And then again, the resounding melody. Just use it as much as you can. If you can combine it, or you know, if you can combine it, or actually just combo it with other attacks, do it. It's great. But of course, it has its downsides. So you have to like kind of be in a good position to actually drop it. But regardless, it's just a really good attack, and by far the only viable one. I just hope that we can get a buff or something, because, well, while this weapon is fun, I do enjoy it. It has its downsides. It's just like the hammer. But regardless, I'm gonna keep using it, and I'm using it as much as I can. Most of my teams are just going to enjoy their time. I think we were attacking that. I should have attacked that, like you saw. I should have attacked that hinge to actually destroy it, but I kind of got distracted by attacking the same place over and over. Sometimes I go mindlessly just attack. I think it's a virus that comes from this game. Like I didn't used to do this a lot. Back in the day, I used to like just you know, be tactical with my attacks. I was precise of where attack, where not to attack, what attacks to use and whatnot. But in this game, I'm just, you know, balls to the walls, just straight up fighting and attacking as much as I can. Here I go for the face once more because I didn't notice the fringes are gone. We should have gone for the back and destroyed it. Actually, no, we actually broke it. No, yeah, they were destroyed already, so yeah, it is what it is sometimes. I was trying to get the resounding melody, but I got destroyed. By the way, I tried to use the offset with this monster. Yes, I did try it. It doesn't work. It's useless against them. More often than not, the offset is used to like power through attacks. But yeah, it's not really that great. And it's so bad because it's such a cool attack or animation for it. It's so great, but it's so bad. It is what it is. I say all the time. Yeah, this hunt is nearing its end because, well, it's not gonna last long. And you notice I'm doing too much damage with this weapon. It does have really interesting attacks, but there's the wind up again. Like, come on, why does it have such a wind up for that focus strike? It's so terrible. It's bad. Don't use it. I suggest you just do something else. But yeah, how does it call? The other weapon, the white one, hunting horn. It is also good. It is by far one of the new monsters that come. I forget his name. It's a white monster, a huge white monster. I forget his name. I don't have it right now. Ishvalda? No, it's not Ishvalda. I don't remember. Anyway, that weapon is kind of like cool too, but it's not as good as this one because that weapon is kind of hard to get buffs and combine them with attacks because most of its buffs are kind of useless. But yeah, I'm rambling a little bit. I'm trying to get a KO here, but it's not gonna happen. Here is the resounding melody once more, and it does so much damage. I love it. He needs to get buffed though. He needs to do more damage, honestly. I get absolutely hammered there. It is what it is. It happens sometimes. By the way, I'm using mods in case you guys didn't notice. I got tired of the same looks all the time, and we changed it. I got kicked, and it is what it is. I'm not entirely you know, acquainted with the monster movesets because I don't fight it as much. It takes so long. But in case you are fighting this monster, take the growth skill, the actually self-improvement skill, which gives you attack buff and defense buff as the fight goes, because it's a fight that actually lasts so long. It's better to use it. Yeah, I think the fight is nearing its end at some point because he doesn't have a lot of health. I actually need to see how much health he has, but I'm running out of things to say, and yeah, that's basically it. I think that's the end of the video. There's not much to say when it comes to this, and yeah, see you guys on the next episode. And like always, thank you guys for watching my videos and staying to the end. If you make it this far, might as well subscribe and like and comment. I'm trying to beat the algorithm, and it's kind of nasty. If you didn't know, YouTube is kind of nasty when it comes to its algorithm. Like at some point I had like 2,000 views on a short, and then I had all of a sudden 0 views. It's crazy. It's cray. But yeah, I suggest you guys. Well, I don't suggest. I beg you to subscribe and like the videos. And yeah, I got a double gem here, so I wanted to show that. That's why I stayed for so long. But either way, thank you guys for watching. See you guys on the next one. Bye bye.